it's approaching the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
What's good? So, for those that joined the live stream that I just had, a lot of information had come out during the Bandai's official live stream where they introduced all the stuff from the 300 million download celebration coming up, and I think it lives up to the hype. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming out, so this is pretty much a compiled list of information, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we'll start off with the first one. The first thing they introduced, and this is in order of how they were introduced during the stream itself. This one is basically a wallpaper where you have the customization option within the game. So you do get one at the very minimum from logging in during the campaign or celebration, and then over the course of the period you will get multiple other ones where they are given out or acquired. They didn't specify how to get those, but there are going to be numerous others on top of this one right here that you see. This is either going to be for the loading screen or the home screen, depending on what specifically they said. Now they did say home screen, but I have a feeling it might be actually the loading screen. So just to cover any loss in translation, we'll leave it open-ended on that one. But it's it's not necessary, but it's a nice little touch that they introduced to the game. I think it's about time, where we actually get the option to customize what we want to see. All right, so the next one, this is going to be the World Clash pretty much challenge where based on the winner losers, you get a different type of unit, and basically it's JP versus Global. It looks like basically by fulfilling the missions, you can get up to 35 total Dragon Stones just from this event alone. So again, similar to last year where JP ended up getting Frieza by losing, and then Global got Super Saiyan Goku from winning. This is pretty much a similar event. And then basically, I don't have a picture here, but it is going to be the Perfect Cell unit for the winners, and then the Hercule unit is going to be for the losers. So that's pretty much how that's going to be conducted. Now, Super Battle Road, we are getting new stages for that as well. There's going to be 10 extra new stages going to be included. From what I heard, and I didn't hear the full list, there are going to be new category stages like Super Saiyan 3 and Giants categories. I didn't get a full list, and kind of like I was in the middle of translating in the spot, so I didn't hear everything they said, but those two I know for a fact they did mention. So we will get, at the end of the day, we will get 10 new stages for Super Battle Road. And obviously that means we're going to get a new mission rewards LR from this. And basically that's what the silhouette looks like, and we'll skip further. And it's actually going to be the free-to-play LR Kid Goku and Kid Bulma, I guess we can say, or like DB Saga Bulma. And that's pretty much the card art there. It actually looks pretty tight. It's kind of a nice little throwback. They do have the passive skills here. It's highly dependent on how you build the team based on including certain units on certain categories. It's actually going to increase attack and defense. So let's go ahead and read this. Basically, for every Dragon Ball Secrets ally on the team, attack and defense increases 7% up to a maximum of 35%. And also for every boys and girls category ally on the team, attack and defense increases 7%, maximum of 35%. And then for every Dragon Ball Saga ally on the team, another attack and defense increases 7%, up to 35%. And finally, for every combination ally on the team, plus 1 key, so up to 5 key based on that. So it is highly dependent. In order to maximize this unit, you do have to kind of think about which units fall into multiple categories. I'm guessing if a unit falls into various categories within this list, they probably get the same boost overall, right? I would imagine that's pretty much the case here. That's pretty much the card art for that one, zoomed in, so we'll go from there. And then this is going to be the new season of Dokkan Battlefield coming up, and basically the theme is Android Saga. So you can see all the androids listed here. And then basically by getting the Battlefield medals, you will get a brand new Krillin and also an Android 18 unit. These are two separate units that you can actually get from the Battlefield medals. So pretty exciting stuff there. So again, the new season of Dokkan Battlefield is going to be based on Android type enemies. So this is pretty much the card art for the Krillin unit as well as the Android 18, and basically this is after they Dokkann Awaken. So they do Dokkann Awaken into these final results, and that's what it looks like. They didn't release any information on the stats and leader skills and passives and whatever. Like they didn't disclose any of that information. The only thing we know at this point is basically there's going to be a new season of Dokkan Battlefield where it's based on the Android Saga type enemies, and then these are the 2 new units introduced to be exchanged for the Battlefield medals. Alright, and then we have a limited event during this 300 million download celebration. So it's basically, it says Kikanchu Nikai Gente, which means limited to 2 times during the period. Basically, it's an event related to the hyperbolic chamber, and if you look at the bottom, it says by clearing the event, you get Elder Kais and also very luxurious items or rewards. So that's pretty much the key takeaway for that. The only thing I'm hung up on is Kikanchu Nikai Gente is limited to 2 times during the period. So like I was almost thinking at first it was going to be similar to the launch event where it was like once a day for certain rewards or whatever, but I'm a little bit confused how it's only twice per period. I'm not 100% on that, so maybe it resets at a certain point and not like the entire campaign. You can only do it twice. That was a little bit confusing, so we'll see what that is. Hopefully, so what I'm trying to say basically is hopefully it's like twice a day type deal. That would be pretty nice. Alright, and then obviously the ticket banner, we do have the updated feature list of units that are going to be included on here. So as you can see, for the 300 million download celebration banner, you have the following units like Transforming Goku, Transforming Frieza, Ultra Instinct Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, Turles back on here, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Future Gohan, Android 17, and also the Jiren unit. So this is basically some of the like highlighted featured units. Of course, the final featured list is probably going to be very, very substantial. You're going to have a lot of units featured. Typically, it kind of results like that over past track records in a way. But from what it was last year, the OG LRs were included on this ticket banner. So hopefully they update the list of LRs included. That way we can pull some of the more recent ones, but probably not the newest, LRs in the game, obviously. But maybe they increase the list of LRs available would be kind of nice. All right, so moving on. So this is the Dual Dokkan Fest units that are coming out, and it is confirmed it will be the Gohan and Cell units, and this is basically after the transformation artwork. So you see on the left, it is transforming or Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Perfect Cell on the right. The thing about these units are, on the left with Gohan, the transformation mechanic works through his active skill. So the active skill will allow for the transformation, and let me tell you, the super attack was nice as hell. And I'm not going to be covering this on this video, but I'll put a link in Social Fire's video for on the pinned comment. That way you can actually take a look at the super attack, because both of these guys have some really nice SA, like basically animations. It's really tight. You're going to love it if you haven't seen it already. Now Perfect Cell, on the other hand, his active skill is based on an ultimate attack. So it's not a transformation, but the active skill will unleash the ultimate attack. Again, this is a Dual Dokkan Festival banner, and it is going to be coming out probably the first half of the celebration. From what I understood in the live stream, they are both LR units as well. And we'll see what the names are, if you can actually use them with other types of Gohan units. Alright, this is a sample of pretty much what the super attack looks like. So you can see how it's relevant to and closely mimicked with the original anime, you know what I mean, and reflections of the manga as well. So it's pretty nice overall. Like, you can see how much they closely resemble the old school anime and all that stuff. Now, again, I don't have the Perfect Cell animation on here as well, but it's pretty tight overall. And also, during the second half, and they did say this is coming in the second half of the celebration period, you do have finally the Extreme Z Awakening for the Super Strength Super Saiyan 2 Gohan unit. So this guy will finally be getting an Easy A. He's pretty good still, but an Easy A would certainly benefit this guy, in my opinion. So that's very nice. Like I said, from what I understand and what I heard, it's going to be coming out in the second part of the celebration, and who knows what other stuff is coming out during the second half. All right, and then this is going to be the challenge battle. So basically similar to the Jiren Extreme Z battle, where both Global and JP work together to clear the stages, stamina or whatever, to get all the missions completed to get the rewards. We now have to defeat Perfect Cell on this challenge. Basically, it's Choldus Challenge Battle. So it's basically the 300 million commemoration battle, which is essentially the Extreme Z battle for this. But again, Global and JP, from what I heard in the stream, will be working together to fulfill that goal. So that's pretty much the takeaway for that. So pretty much in summary, that's kind of a lot of the highlights, and I've kind of rushed through it, but a lot of the main highlights of what happened during this period. So hopefully, you guys found this helpful. A lot of things to be excited for sure. So, once it starts, and they did mention, they're mimicking the, the Cell games, kind of like the announcements in the anime and manga. Basically, we have 10 days. So 10 days later is when the celebration will be starting, which should make it like August 27th. So I said on the stream it was 29th. I meant 27th. So 10 days from now, the celebration will start. And we do have a countdown celebration as well, that you can actually get Dragon Stones as well from completing quizzes. Like, you basically have to answer quizzes to get the basically countdown rewards for it. So that is also coming as well. All right, I'm sure I missed a couple things here and there, but this is mainly the key highlights, so I wanted to cover as soon as possible after the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. A lot to be excited for, so I'll catch you guys later. All right, peace out.